He was traumatized as a result of what happened to him.
New at 6 o'clock, the parents of an 11-year-old student with special needs say that he was handcuffed and detained by police for walking off the school's campus. As our Team 10 investigator Adam Rakusin explains, the family is now calling for policy changes with how the La Mesa Police Department interacts with kids.
When Hassan al-Mahmoudi smiles, it's contagious. But now, at times, that smile doesn't shine as bright. Instead, it's replaced with nightmares and fear of police.
They traumatized this kid. He's got lasting and significant injuries as a result of this.
Brody McBride is the al-Mahmoudi family attorney. He says back in August of 2019, right at the start of the 6th grade, Hassan was able to leave his class and walk beyond the main gates of Murray Manor Elementary School to a public sidewalk. McBride says school staff eventually stopped Hassan.
The school called parents and said Hassan had gotten off the school grounds and they needed to come to the school.
McBride says the school also called the La Mesa Police Department. When Hassan's parents got to the school,
they saw Hassan, who was hysterical, crying, sitting on the curb, handcuffed behind his back, surrounded by 7 to 8 La Mesa police officers.
McBride says even more disturbing than the images of a child handcuffed is knowing the challenges Hassan faces in normal settings. See, Hassan was diagnosed with Down syndrome. McBride says he's largely nonverbal and unable to communicate in complete sentences.
His behavior and just overall demeanor after the incident took a real turn for the worst. For days he would just cry for no reason. He started wetting the bed, and probably the most pronounced was his fear of the police. He's terrified of police now.
Hassan and his family are suing the La Mesa Police Department, the La Mesa Spring Valley School District, and several people, claiming battery, negligence, and Americans with Disability Act violations, among other things. The lawsuit claims La Mesa police officers unnecessarily and unreasonably handcuffed and subdued Hassan solely because of his disability. It says Hassan should have never been allowed to leave the school building, much less the school grounds, and officers should have never handcuffed and subdued him.
I find it very hard to believe that these 7 to 8 officers, all grown men, all trained, with all their equipment, genuinely believe that Hassan posed a threat to them.
A spokesperson for the school district tells 10 News their teachers and administrators care deeply about their students with special needs. The district's policy is not to comment on issues related to pending litigation. McBride says when Hassan sees a police officer or police car, he begins hyperventilating.
There was no justification for using handcuffs on an 11-year-old boy with his disability under these circumstances.
Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
The La Mesa Police Department did not respond to our request for a comment on this lawsuit. ABC 10 News has asked the department for any body camera video related to the incident. We have also asked the department for its policies and procedures regarding handcuffs and children.